This video is, now think only good thoughts. Okay? That's what this video is going to be about. Well, this video was supposed to be about the now calendar, the solar system of 13 calendar, but it's still in process of being made. It got approved already. Now it's in production, so we still got a little ways to go before I can do that video. But I'm pretty sure that the next video is going to be the now calendar video. Okay, so this video is going to kind of like move into that video. Okay, so to let you know and show you that it's happening, at the end of this video I'm going to show you some previews, some trailers of the Now Calendar and the Now Calendar magazine. At the end of the video I'm going to have some trailers on here so you can see how it's coming along. Okay, wow, so that's what's going on there with the Now Calendar. Okay, so now, like I said, this video will merge into that one. Okay, so this video, now think only good thoughts. Well, the reason why we only want to think good thoughts, we only could think good thoughts, is just only think good thoughts, think about good things happening, have good thoughts, is because everything we create, everything that happens, we do it from the now, Now only exists. The past is gone, the future doesn't exist. Only now exists. Okay? Moments don't exist either. Moments are gone. Because this moment, it's gone. It just went. So now is the only constant. It's always now. Now is eternal. I explained that in another video. My channel, hit my channel. There's a bunch of videos that explains everything. You hear me say something, and I say, well, that's in another video. Just look it up. There's a video about now. Okay? You'll see that. Okay. So now it's constant. So whatever you're thinking about now, you're manifesting that in now later, when now is happening later on. Because everything happens now, and everything's created from now, and everything only happens now. Once you got that figured out in your mind, oh wow, then you got power, then you got things going on. Because then now you know now. Okay? So you're manifesting, we're manifesting everything from the now. What I'm thinking now is going to make now happen later. Okay? It's everything I'm thinking. And so, you know, I want to think good things, so good things happen. If I'm thinking about bad things, then bad things happen. I'm going to set energies in motion, energies, emotions, positive and good and creative. Okay? Not negative and bad and destructive. Alright? I said in another video, I said before, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. What that means, left-hand people. Now, I don't mean people that are left-handed. I mean people that think in the left-handed way, the left way, this way. This is all positive, ideal. This is all negative, left. This is right, this is left. Okay? See? Right, left. This is left thinking, materialist thinking. So, you don't want to say you're doing something great. You're getting ready to do something cool, right? Don't be telling everybody, don't be telling people who think left about it. Because in their mind, they're smiling at you, go, oh wow, that's neat. But in their mind, they're thinking, oh, he thinks he's so slick now. He thinks he's so cool because he's doing, man. They're imaging, they're manifesting against you, right? They're manifesting against you. They're setting out energies in motion, negative against you. It's not helping you out. So only tell, if you have to tell somebody, keep it to yourself, it's best. But if you have to tell somebody, tell someone who cares about you, who wants to see you succeed. Then they're going to image in their mind with your image in your mind and manifest to make it happen, that it comes out to be. Right? They see it happening and they're happy for you. Those are the right-handed thinkers. Only tell those kind of people stuff that you're creating. If you want help, if you're willing to have help. Okay? Well, don't tell the other kind of people. Now see, now here, I'm going to show you some things here. The materialist rulers, okay? The materialist rulers, their intention. What is the materialist ruler's intention? What's their intention, okay? Over here, I got Nostradamus and Revelations with the materialist rulers. I'll get back up to that to show you. Over here, my intention. What is my intention? I got Edgar Casey and I got Baba Vanga here. Okay, I'll get back to that. But now what? Here's their intention. Here's my intention. All right. My intention is to promote. Okay, here's what I'm promoting. Be fearless, for the age of truth is here. I'm promoting good intention, good. Seeing the good happen, right? Most of the people on the planet Earth aren't seeing that, because most of them are seeing this. Because this is the intention of the materialist rulers, to promote, be afraid of all of the horrible things going on. And they make sure you know all the horrible things going on, okay? Like, okay, when I was a kid, when I was young, there was like only 3 channels on TV. They were free too, you didn't have to pay for it. You just had to buy the TV. You didn't have to pay to watch the TV. You didn't have to pay for the channels. So there was 3 main TVs. There was CBS, NBC, ABC, something like, 3 main ones, right? Everyone is still programmed to those 3 channels. Later on came cable TV and all these channels and everything, then the internet. But before that, everybody's only watching those channels. And the news, the 6 o'clock news came on and the 10 o'clock news came on. 6 o'clock and 10 o'clock. And nobody missed it. Everybody's watching the news. And all they're telling you is bad stuff. And stuff they want you to believe. And a lot of what they're saying is not true. It's lies. Okay? That's the mainstream media. Well, guess what? They're still doing it. Big time. And people are still watching that and still believing everything that they're seeing. All bad stuff. Okay? Now we got the internet. The internet's cool because there's a lot of truth there. A lot of truth in the internet. But there's still a whole bunch of lies and bad stuff. And the truth and the lies are all mixed together. But just hearing a bunch of bad stuff. Everybody's putting out videos about this guy's a bad president. He's doing this wrong. This guy can be a good president. This guy's going to jail. Oh, everybody's dying from this. People are getting killed from that. Oh, this is happening. That's happening. Everything bad. You see all these videos about the bad, talking about bad this, bad that, bad that. So everybody in their mind is thinking a bunch of negative energy, a bunch of bad thoughts. They're manifesting energy set in motion, bad, negative, destructive. Alright? Okay. My intention to promote. Okay. In this age, we will become completely free. Here's their intention. You are a slave and will become more a slave. They want to let you know that, see, these materialist rulers don't mind that other people are saying, we're really slaves. We're really slaves. That's what we are. And you're a slave because of this and that and that. And they want to make us more slaves. The materialist rulers aren't worried about people saying that. Because they want you to think that. They want you to believe it. That helps them. See? Okay. We will awaken and come to know. That's what I'm promoting. That's what I'm saying. This is the age of knowledge. We will awaken and come to know. Here's what they're saying. You must believe us and stay ignorant. Because believing is ignorance. You only believe, you don't know, you're ignorant. Okay? So this is their intention, okay? This is my intention. My videos. What I'm talking about, what the great things are going to happen. This is the age of knowledge. The 5th age of Aquarius. The age of the Holy Spirit. The age of man. That's her name, man. This is the age we all wake up. We all awaken. Everything's being revealed in this age. The world ended 2012, December 21st. When I say the world, I'm not talking about the earth or all the people on the earth. I'm talking about the system of things, the way things happen, the way things are. The world system of things. It's an order. It's an order, okay? And we don't need a new world order. We just get rid of the world, okay? Let's get rid of the world, right? Now, okay. Now, I'm going to show you some things here. Okay. Let me get back up here now. Okay, here's what the materialist rulers are always pushing They're always pushing Nostradamus and revelations from the Bible. There was a movie a long time ago called The Late Great Planet Earth. And this movie showing the prophecies from the Bible and religion and revelations and what's going to happen and what things that already happened and this and that, right? You know, and there's going to be Armageddon and we're going to get killed and all that. There's going to be an Antichrist and all that stuff and all this messed up stuff. Bunch of fear and messed up crap. Okay, look, Revelations was written by a guy named John that nobody knows who the heck he was. But in the movie, it says, Revelations was written by John, the son of Jezebel. But they're talking about John the Apostle. No, John the Apostle didn't write Revelations. Okay, Revelations was put into the Bible 300 years after the crucifixion by order of King Constantine at the Council of Nicaea, 325 years after. That's what was picked to put in there because it's so ridiculous and can mean anything. So they could say whatever it means, right? That's why they picked it. That's why they like it. This John was dead 200 years before that. And Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John that's in the New Testament, they were dead 200 years before that. How could they have said those Gospels? Those Gospels were taken from the Gnostic Gospels and altered and put into the believing Gospels in the New Testament. All right, that's the truth. Okay, now Nostradamus, they like Nostradamus because he has these 4 quatrains that he says that can mean anything. That's why they like it, so they can say anything. They're following a script, see? They're following a script. What? Over here, Nostradamus, third Antichrist. Nostradamus, he said that the first Antichrist was Napoleon, and the second one was Hitler, and the third one's here now, and the third one, right, the third Antichrist. But if you read in the 1st of John, in the New Testament, which is actually a Gospel of Mary Magdalene, they've been altered and said that John wrote it, but it was really Mary Magdalene, who said, they say Antichrist is coming, yet there have come to be many Antichrists. That religion, government, and the secret society, those are the Antichrists. Those who promote God and say, Christ is the Son of God, Jesus is the Son of God. Those are the Antichrists, because they're against Christ, saying that it's going with God. But see, God was outside, and He's no more. There's no more God. And Christ is inside. They don't want you going in. They want you looking out. Okay? So they mixed Christ with the Son of God. But Christ always said, I am the Son of Man. And man's the name of the Holy Spirit. And the Father Holy is the divine source. There's other videos about in my channel that you can see about what I'm talking about right there. But I'm talking about something else right now. Okay, so Nostradamus, right? 4 quatrains. So he'll say, like, Nostradamus will write a quatrain down and he'll say, in the years of the 2000, there will be a great apocalypse, right? And then he says, the sun will be behind the moon. And then he says, 1 million people will see this, and a great catastrophe will happen on the 7th sign of the 6th. That could mean anything. Anything. And that's what all his quatrains are like that. They're all like that, and they can mean anything. So then, oh, we'll put that with this. Oh yeah, this happened. That's what he's saying here. Yeah. They follow the script and they make it. See, Revelations, laugh out loud. Ridiculous. They are now following this as a script. Okay? Revelation, what they do is they get this Revelations, right? So where this dragon with the 7 heads, and where's this beast with the 2 heads, a tiger, and where are these guys on 4 horses, you know? We drive cars now, horses. What are these guys on horses? Everything is saying in the Revelations, right? So they're following this. Okay, let's do this here. Okay, then in Revelations we can relate it to that. And yeah, so Revelation is like a movie written down on a script, and now they're just following the movie and playing it out to you. So see, that happened, see, and everybody's believing it. They're all believing. Believe us, they're all believing it, right? And so like they'll just pay attention. Look, they'll make out this guy. Oh, it says this guy, he got hurt on the head, and then his wound was healed. And, oh, maybe let's get the president guy or this guy here, and see and make it that he got shot. We'll make it look like he got shot, but he really didn't. But we'll make it look like that, right? And we'll make a big deal about it. And then he's healed, and then that'll be the one. See, they'll all believe it. That's what they're doing, man. That's what they're doing. Okay, so let me go back over here. Okay, so we get Nostradamus, Revelations. Okay, look, the Hopi Indian, they talk about this Antichrist too. Antichrist, but not really Antichrist. They sang this song called the Blue Star Song. They sang it, and 3 years later, 2-3 years later after they sang it, World War I happened. They like knew something big was going to happen. Then they sang it again, and then World War II happened, like 2 or 3 years right after that. Then they sang it in 1961, and World War III almost happened in 63, 64, but then it didn't happen. Okay? It didn't happen. I was born in 1961, by the way. But that's another story. But anyways, so they got this prophecy. And then they got this rock prophecy, the Hopi Indians, where in the fifth, they call it the fifth world, but it's the fifth age. And they even said that the fourth age, the fourth world started from a flood. Yeah, the great flood. That's Christ says, and I said that too. I said that the fourth age started from the great flood, and it ended at 2012, December 21st. Same thing. Now the Hopi says, Indian says that we're now in the fifth world, the fifth age. Okay, yeah, they're right on. I'm with them. And it says that, in their prophecies, there's this one last guy right here, that if he can change things, he can wake people up, and he can make it better, right? There's good stuff being said. Forget all the bad stuff that they say. They want you to think bad thoughts and think negative, so that we all, as a whole, all of us, all the people, bring bad things happening, make bad things happen, because the mind is powerful. So they're using our minds to think it all and make all this bad stuff happen. Manifest the negative. No. Now, think only good thoughts. We're all thinking only good thoughts and seeing the good and saying, wait a minute, we're in the fifth age of knowledge, the age of Aquarius. I got a video on that right there. And everything's supposed to change and get great. Why do they keep saying all this and doing this and saying this and then doing it? Why are they putting that out and saying that? That's why they want everybody to see and think bad. No, let's all see the good. So here, we'll show you some good. All right? Now, Edgar Casey and Baba Vanga. These are my prophets. These are the prophets. They don't push these guys too much. They don't push the real prophets. They push the Nostradamus and Revelation. They push the baloney, the bullshit, what they can make up so you can believe. They don't want you to know. I'm a Gnostic. Be a Gnostic and know. Don't believe. You believers follow each other into a pit. They follow each other in the pit. Do this. We're supposed to do this. No, don't do that. If they tell you look left, look right. Okay? Now what? Okay. Edgar Casey. I read stuff about Edgar Casey a long time ago. Nobody ever, you can't find anymore. They took it away. They take it away. They don't want you to know. Edgar Casey had 14,000 readings. Okay? Everything came true. Everything was right. All his prophecies was right. He did incredible things over the phone, curing people over the phone where he wasn't even there, 2,000 miles away, telling them where to go and what to get, and cured them. Didn't even know where that with his mind, because he connected to the inner mind. Edgar Casey did, right? While he, at that moment, not even a prophecy, he prophesied about Atlantis happening in the 80s, that we'll start to find Atlantis in the 80s. And we did. At the Bimini Road, we found, in Bimini, right there near the Atlantic Ocean, Gulf of Mexico, where the Atlantic Ocean is, Atlantis, Atlantic Ocean, right there. Everything, check out Edgar Casey. Everything came through. He nailed everything. He didn't miss nothing. Okay? So he's a real prophet. Okay? Look it. Here's what he says. Edgar Casey. That after we're passing into this fifth age, we're going to have a 1,000-year golden age. We're going to be in a golden age for 1,000 years. It's going to be like the way it was before our brain got split at the Tower of Babel, when we were Atlanteans. There was Atlantis all over the earth, and we all spoke one language. We're all thinking with our minds together and making pyramids and flying all over and free energy, and everything's free and everybody's happy. We all could read each other's minds because we don't have nothing to hide. we're united minds. United, I got a video called United Minds. Okay? He says it's going to be like that. The one who never missed, who all his readings, everything he said, prophecies came true, who's real, says we're going to have 1,000 years of golden age, starting in this 5th age. It's coming. It's happening. So why am I going to believe this stuff when he says this? And it's in the Gnostic scriptures of Christ as well. Also, I'm sick talking about this. It's getting better. It's going to be great. Okay? Now watch this now. Okay. So here is something that has to do with the now calendar. Baba Vanga. Okay? Look her up. Look her up. She was a prophet. She died in 1996. Okay? 85% of her prophecies were real, came true. Right? She prophesied everything. Right? She even prophesied to Hitler and told him, "You're not going to win. You're going to lose." And that's what happened. To his face, she told him. Okay? And she was fearless, and he didn't kill her. Nobody killed her. Right? So, Baba Vanga, she said that in 2023, this year, 2023, this year, that there's going to be a change of the orbit of the Earth around the Sun. Alright? So then, I saw already on videos, people grabbing that and say, "Oh, it's going to be horrible," because they want this, the fear and all that stuff. It's going to be horrible because if the moon, the orbit changes, if the Earth is in closer to the Sun, it'll be way too hot. And if it's out, if it goes out a little farther, it'll be too cold, and it'll be catastrophic, and it'll be horrible. And she never said it. The Earth is going to go in or out, and now they're saying what I said, that there can only be liquid water if the Earth is where it is. That's the solar system of 13. About the calendar I'm talking about. Only right there is liquid water. If it goes farther out, it's too cold. If it goes closer in, it's too hot. The Earth can be only right where it is. And that's why the Sun and the Moon and the Earth are the same exact size in an eclipse. Okay? Now look. That's why there can't be any life on Mars. All this stuff about Mars and we can live on. If there's anything, if there's no water on Mars. If there's water on Mars, it's frozen solid. You can't live there. Nothing can be alive in Mars. There's no trees, there's no life on Mars. Okay? Because there's no liquid water. It's too far away and it'll be way too cold. Alright? So, she's saying the orbit. So then, here comes the now calendar in this year. The solar system of 13 calendar. How come it never came out before? It's coming out this year, right? The orbit is the Earth going around the Sun. If it starts going faster, a little faster for some reason, whatever, and it knocks out that one extra day and makes it 364 days, the orbit change, and now we got a perfect 364 day year every year. 7 doesn't go into 365. 28 doesn't go into 365. 7 times 4 is 28. 28 times 13 is 364. But they got a 12-month calendar that's all wackled and whacked out. Weird. It moves the day over like this, like that, like this. This now calendar is right on. Boom, boom, boom. And it's especially good for women. Because women menstruate with the moon 13 times a year. 12 doesn't even go into 365. And then they lie to you. Everybody, ask anybody, how many days a year is it? They're going to say 365. For 3 years, it's 365 days on the Gregorian calendar, their calendar. But on the 4th year, it's 366 days. And it goes again, 3 years of 365. Then when the 4th year, it's 366 days, over and over and over and over. The Gregorian calendar. But the now calendar is right on. Bam! Right on. Okay, so Baba Vanga, you look her up. There's a movie about Baba Vanga too. It's in Russian, but it's got subtitles. Pretty cool, I've seen it. She's talking about the orbit around the Sun. Not it getting closer or farther away, not something bad. And she never said She never said there's going to be a Armageddon and everyone's going to die. And she never said that. And neither did Edgar Casey. And neither did Christ. It's religion says it. Religion says all that stuff. Because they want everybody to think of bad thoughts. And think, oh no, oh my God, oh my goodness. Oh. Come on. Be fearless. Think only good thoughts. Say, you know what? I'm in the age of knowledge. I'm in the age of now. Oh wow, yeah, there's a now calendar coming. Alright? So, I think I said enough here. I think I said enough here about this. You know, this right here and this. This is all positive. If you look at all my videos, it's always on this side is with the positive Christ symbol, right? That plus symbol right there is positive, and it also is the same as a 5-pointed star. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, and a 5-pointed star has 5 points. We're made in the shape of the Holy Spirit. The 5-pointed star represents her, and so this is positive, right? This is a cross. This is all negative. This is the universe, the yin and the yang, the -6 and the +9. There's only life here because of the +9 that's here. That's the Father. They call it Ether too. The Father, the invisible mind that's within and without everything. That's the Father, holy, from which everything came. That's Him. He's the 9. The 6 is the materialist, material thinking. Right? So, this is the crucifix goes with this. The age of the crucifix ended 2012, December 21st. The age of the crucifix. The symbol of murder, torture, and death. Right? The age of the crucifix. This is about that. And they're still promoting it with Revelations and Nostradamus, and the age of the crucifix is gone. The crucifix, that's the age of material death, torture, horror. It's over. It's getting less and less and less and less and less and less. This is the age of the cross. The 5-pointed star. The cross behind Christ's head that says now. Own. One now. Okay? So, I think I said enough here. Yeah, I said plenty enough. Alright, so now I want to give you a little treat. A little treat about what's coming. The Now Calendar, Solar System of 13 calendar, and the Now Calendar magazine. There's also a magazine for it. But first, I'm going to give you this treat right here. This here is a trailer of the Now Calendar. Here we go. Okay, there was that trailer of the Now Calendar, which is coming. And when I do the next video, when I have the Now Calendar in my hand, and I have the magazine in my hand, I have them in my hand, I'm going to do a video on those two. And then also on that video, we'll have the date, when they're coming out, the exact date that they're going to be coming out. And everyone will be able to get one. And the next video will be, I will have them physical calendars in my hand. Okay, that's what the next video is supposed to be. Alright, if the world doesn't mess it up for me, I think it's going to be alright. I think we'll have them. And I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking positive. I'm thinking only good thoughts about it. Alright, so now here is the next trailer of the Now Calendar magazine, because there's a magazine that explains the Now Calendar. So you don't just have the Now Calendar. You can have the magazine where it can help to explain to you about it. Okay. There may be people who never saw these videos or nothing, doesn't know anything about it, but they see the calendar and then they find out that there's a magazine as well. Anyways, so here comes the trailer for the magazine. Okay, there you go. That's my early preview of the calendar and the magazine. Since I didn't get to do the video yet, but now you see that it's in process, and I'm not just talking. It'll finally be here, and we'll finally get it. You'll finally be able to get it. I'll speak more about the calendar and the magazine on that video. I don't want to say a whole lot more stuff right here. I'll wait till I have them in my hand, right? So I'm Gnostic, and we know that it's here, and we're not just talking, right? And I don't want you to believe me. I will have you know, okay? All right. So here we go. Here is this video. Now think only good thoughts, right? Think only good thoughts now. Now think only good thoughts. Let's all do that. Let's see the good happening, and let's will it and give it power to happen. They think they can stop us with this, but they're slowing us down with it. All these people thinking all this bad stuff is taking longer for us to get into this 1,000-year of golden age, right? So let's think only good thoughts. All right? Okay. Peace, and make the two in one.